I don't know why she's directly talking to Ariel Helwani, because he wasn't talking to her. He was talking to Sean Strickland. But maybe she feels like she has to defend him because her and Sean Strickland are kind of cool. I don't know. The entire fight week, you chastised Sean Strickland and made it a point to talk about how he went too far, which he did. How you didn't agree with what he was saying in the press conferences, and now you're upset he apologized. So yeah, you can't put too far in quotation marks when you're kind of admitting that he went too far too, but he apologized. I don't think people know what they're doing with the quotation mark thing. I don't think that works that way. You're also acknowledging that Sean Strickland went too far, but the fact that he apologized to you is a good thing and shows growth, which I agree, right? He said the bad thing, he went too far, but he recognized he went too far and he apologized. It doesn't excuse what he said, but it does help to kind of, you know, move it forward. Anyway, being a man is also taking accountability. Imagine Nina Drama trying to tell you how to be a man. This Nina Drama girl is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna die on that hill. Nina Drama is very, very, very annoying. She might be right in this, but she's also very annoying. Being a man is also taking accountability for what you say when you're wrong, and Jordan's man enough to do that. And he did it on the world stage in a time when we need less division, especially in the human rights crisis going on. What? He's the one that, like, what the fuck is this girl talking about, man? Between Israel and Palestine, wouldn't you want to see two people, separate beliefs and religions, come together and make amends? Okay. Maybe he shouldn't have said what he said in the beginning, then that also could have helped, girl. Now you make a joke of it. And let's not forget, things were said on both sides, and in the end, all you saw was love and respect between Sean and Hamzat. Two absolute warriors making peace after one of the biggest blood wars in the last decade. Weird hill to die on, Ariel. Okay. Let's hear what she has to say. Maybe as well the Sean Strickland and Ariel thing just has to do with the fact that he just doesn't like Sean Strickland. That could also be okay. I think he's perfectly within his right to just not like Sean Strickland because he's got a bit of an unlikable personality. But let's hear what Nina Drama has to say.
I think because it's not really my place, but I'm going to put my 2 cents in. Because in this, you know, I don't have to agree with everything that Sean says, but in this I do agree with Sean. You know, privately, Sean and I talk about the things that we disagree on all the time. Publicly, I'm not going to go out there and denounce everything he says that I don't agree with. Like, I don't do that. And people either agree with me or they don't agree with me. I don't care. But for this, I don't know. This whole take that Ariel has on Sean is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And it's insane. It's like this entire fight week, all you do is chastise Sean, talking about how, you know, how can you say these things? How can you go this far? How can you take it too far? When is enough enough? And now that Sean apologized, now you're going to get on him for apologizing for the things he said, saying that, oh, only men, they double down and they mean what they say, they don't backtrack. No, men take accountability for the things that they say when they're wrong, and they take accountability for the things that they do when they're wrong. That's what a real man is. You had 2 warriors that got into an octagon, they fought for 25 minutes, they fought their hearts out, and in the end you have Hamzat being an incredible sportsman after everything that was said between both sides, wrapping the belt around Sean himself, and Sean apologizing and saying he went too far. And you're mad about that? In a time when the world we live in, all we are is divided. You have Israel and Palestine, an actual human rights crisis going on. You're going to be mad that 2 men from different faiths, different religions, different beliefs, different backgrounds, coming together and making amends over something, or for Sean apologizing for something that he did? That's so strange. Why would you want to keep that going on, especially with, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you want to keep that going, especially since it's in the last decade one of the biggest blood wars in the UFC? That's weird. That's weird.
Halfway through this, I think she lost attention. She's such a bird, right? Halfway through this clip, halfway through this rant, she lost her concentration and just started looking at herself in the camera. Do you notice that? Halfway through this rant, I think she kind of lost what she was trying to say and just started admiring what she was saying in the camera. She's such a fucking bird. That halfway through, she's like, you know what? Fuck all this stuff. I'm looking good. She legitimately lost all focus. She legitimately gagged herself halfway through. Like, fuck, I look good, man. The lighting's hitting me good. Look at my hair. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, she's such a fucking bird. It's absolutely crazy, man. Attention span of a fucking fly.
That's my 2 cents. I think it's fucking weird. And I commend Sean for being man enough to apologize for taking something too far.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care that she looks good. I don't care. She's too annoying. I'm not built that way. I don't like excuse annoying girls because they're hot. Like, it doesn't, if anything, it makes you look not hot. It makes you look ugly. It kind of puts me up. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, because it's almost like she kind of knows it as well. She knows she can get away with certain things because men find her good looking. It's like, brother, you're just annoying. Like this she's like she's too much around as well. Maybe that's a problem too. In my opinion, she's too overexposed. I just see too much of her. I'm like, she's forced down my timeline and stuff. Like, I don't give a fuck. Here's her rolling with somebody else. Here's her being overly flirtatious with another fighter while the husband films and cucks himself. I don't know. It's all just a little bit like, enough. I'm just bored of this. I'm bored of her, the fucking will they, won't they stuff. I'm just, go away. Like, in a way, just go away for a bit. Go away for a bit, please. Leave us alone for a little bit. But anyway, whatever. I just, I'm not going to continue because people love these type of people, so I don't want to get involved in it. Cool.